Warning, the following video contains 100% authenticity, facts and logic only, and is toxically masculine. So, if you're easily offended or you don't want to learn something new, then fuck off and go be a pussy somewhere else. I'm dedicating this video to anybody going through a hard time. You know, in your life, you're going to go through hard things. You're going to face adversity. There are going to be challenges, things that hold you back, things that set you back, You're gonna go through those things, okay? I'm just gonna tell you quickly myself. I do Muay Thai, and I injured myself about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, right? We were drilling, I didn't kick well. My partner checked the kick very well, and I injured myself just above the foot, So I took an ice bath. I've been taking care of it, but nonetheless, it's an injury, you know what I mean? And I'm not happy, because I know it's something that's setting me back. I know it's potential that is not going to be capitalized upon. I learned very quickly with Muay Thai. I'm not saying I'm fucking good or anything, but I enjoy striking a lot, and I learn quickly. So that pisses me off even more. Maybe your situation is similar. Maybe you're an athlete. Maybe you play basketball, football, or maybe it's completely different. But nonetheless, you're in a period of your life where you're going through adversity, and you're going to be faced with choices, because although our situation might be different, I'm going to share with you something that is going to help you. I said this before. Life is it's really just a result of the choices you make. If you choose to hang out with bad people, if you choose to do drugs and bad things, the outcome is going to be a person who is surrounded with shitty people and who's ruined their own life. You know what I mean? And if you do hardcore drugs, you're going to look very bad. You see these pictures right here. So at the end of the day, it's all your choice. But here's the thing, guys. When you're faced with adversity, I'm going to talk to you about two things. You're faced with a choice, okay? Let's say you're in a restaurant, okay, and a robber comes in, right? And he's saying, "Give me all your wallets, give me your watches, give me everything." People will react very differently. There'll be people who scream. There'll be people who get up and try to run away. There'll be people who just, cover up, and then there'll be people who will be very calm, and everybody's going to react differently is what I'm trying to say, right? If you're going through a bad time, right, and you act out of desperation, it can only make it worse. If you're going through a bad time and you don't really think logically, but you think with your emotions and you say, no, I'm going to do this, this can't be it. Things are not going to go well for you, you know what I mean? You need to be very logical when you're dealing with struggles, when you're dealing with tough situations, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, like I said, you can only make things worse, But what I'm trying to tell you is you have a choice to make, you know what I mean? You can choose to make it worse, you can choose to avoid it, It's your choice, okay? And all you really gotta do is, first of all, you need to accept your situation, I don't know what you're going through. It's maybe a little bit bad, like, you feel sad about a girl, that's nothing, really. Compared to horrible things that a lot of people go through, that's nothing, Maybe you lost some money, $200. That's nothing. You can make it eventually, right? But if it's something deep, like losing, your mom, and in a very horrible way, something like that, that's something very deep, you know what I mean? But you need to make right choices, guys, okay? And you need to stay on your path, because the second thing, as well, when it comes to adversity, for those of you who have big dreams, for those of you who have goals you want to achieve, things you want to do, be a rapper, be a fighter like me, Michael, or whatever it is, it's great they have those dreams, it's great they have those goals, but nothing is going to be given to you. You need to prove yourself, and you need to prove how bad you want it. I was talking with one of my friends recently who was getting into the military, right? And he already got in, but at a point in getting in, he was facing some adversity, right? And we talked a little bit and a little bit about my injury, and he told me something, and it really made me think. It really reminded me, life, I don't know if you're religious, I don't know if you're atheist, whatever, but life is going to challenge you and see how bad you really want something. Anybody can talk, few people will do the actions, and fewer people will achieve it. Okay, guys, that's something very important you need to always keep in mind, because I was forgetting this, but he reminded me. You're going to be challenged to see how bad you want it, okay, guys? How bad do you really want it? Because think about it. everything's temporary, you know? When you're having fun with a girl, that's temporary. That'll eventually end, you know what I mean? When you're going out with a friend having dinner, that's temporary. That's going to end, you know what I mean? Everything ends eventually, you know? Some things last longer than others, but everything ends eventually, you know? But the thing is, you need to always stay strong. You need to always remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, the importance of improving, and that this is temporary. And if you get through this and you make the right choices, you will come out a stronger person. You will come out a better person. And you keep putting in that work, you keep going back to your goals, your dreams, you know, you're only going to be a stronger person. And it's going to make it easier to achieve them, you know what I mean? Sorry, the light there. But I mean, guys, I mean, as soon as I'm healed up, I'm probably gonna go to the doctor soon. I'm gonna get back to striking. Like I said, I'm looking to do a couple tournaments in 2022, so I'm not gonna let this stop. You know what I mean? I was being a little bitch yesterday. I was feeling very bad. I was just saying, fuck, you know, what if this is something serious? But guys, always stay strong. You know, always remind yourself that eventually this will pass, but you need to take steps to improve it, right? And as soon as it passes, you'll be a stronger, better person, better version of yourself. And you need to get back on that path of improving yourself and of chasing your dreams and chasing your goals, okay? Don't let adversity stop you. I'm telling you guys. Because if we see these people achieve these things, you know, why can't we achieve them? I mean, my favorite fighter is Charles Oliveira. I've watched him not that long, ever since he beat Tony. And there is a video, I'm gonna link it below, and if I can put the card, I'll put the card up as well, of how he was, you know, his younger years. You know, the guy had arthritis when he was like 9, extreme arthritis. They said he couldn't play football. He was born in extreme poverty. He doesn't really have good vision, and look at where he's now. He just choked out Dustin Poirier this weekend. You know, if he could achieve it, why not you? Why not me? You know, I recommend you look into him. You know, I think you can learn a lot from him, because I'm learning a lot from his mindset and stuff. There's people who are always going to be going through things worse than you, and they will be able to come out better than you. You know why? Because they took the right steps, because they didn't give up, guys. Learn from other people as well, okay? If you see that somebody else, you know, achieved something really big, you know, and they were in a worse situation than you, why not you? You know, why can't you achieve it? Okay, guys, don't give up on yourself.
Testar um socão.
Vamos testar pra ver se eu acerto aí.
Mas eu aposto que tu não enxerga nem a cara dele direito, né?
Não, eu vi o 3, né? Eu tô batendo no do meio, tá tudo certo. Tá ligado? Falei, continua nessa mesma técnica. 3 caras, pra mim tá perfeito. Tô batendo no do meio e tô acertando. Entendeu? Então, por enquanto, tá bom.
Mas falando sério, tu é cegão sem os óculos?
Irmão, ó, vou te falar uma coisa de verdade. Eu sou um cara que eu tenho muita fé em Deus e eu falo isso pra todo mundo e penso que é brincadeira. Se eu tirar o óculos, eu enxergo, tipo, meio no mais ou menos ali normal, tal. Nunca me atrapalhou na luta.
Que bom, cara.
Nunca me atrapalhou na luta. Sempre, tipo, quando eu entro sem um óculos, às vezes eu entro de óculos, às vezes eu entro sem óculos. Tipo, depende muito da vibe que eu tô. Às vezes eu quero entrar de óculos, os caras falam que eu fui meio nerdzão quando eu tô entrando. Eu falo, vou entrar cara de bobo mais do que eu já sou. E, tipo, mano, eu tiro o óculos normal, eu consigo enxergar meu adversário do outro lado. Deus me abençoa tanto que eu consigo enxergar no normal. Mas, tipo, na rua, se eu tirar, eu já fico cego.
Fudeu.
Essa é minha tia, Regiane. Esse aqui também é meu irmão, Eduardo. Minha mãe, Osana. Meu pai, Toninho, Francisco.
Charles também fez questão de apresentar a casa simples onde morava em Vicente de Carvalho.
Pessoal, vem conhecer um pouquinho da minha casa aqui, tá? Esse aqui é meu cachorro, Chorão. Pitbull, todo mundo fala que é aqueles cachorros que é bravo, ignorante, mas não. É um cachorro dócil. E um monte de crianças entra aqui, brinca com ele. Às vezes ele fica solto na rua aí e não dá nada. Hoje de manhã lá tem um sítio do meu tio lá e tem um mangue lá nos fundos. A gente foi pegar um caranguejo lá. Eu fui hoje lá e peguei um pouquinho aí. Aí a mãe que minha mãe gosta bastante, ela pode comer. Às vezes a gente vai lá e pega pra ela lá, minha família comer. Aqui, onde que minha mãe prepara a comida da gente, a cozinha. Junto com o banheiro é um pouquinho pequenininho, mas dá pra gente. Agora aqui, o meu quarto, Tipo assim, a maioria das coisas que tem aqui, eu consegui comprar com dinheiro das minhas lutas que eu ganhei, meu pai e minha mãe ajudando.
Chandler working off of that jab early. Knocked out for Oliveira. Now a knee to the body for Charles on the right hand. Chandler reversal. Now Chandler is down.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles Dubois Oliveira.
Dustin's in trouble. Dustin's in real trouble. It's over the neck. It's over the neck. It's over the neck.
He caught. Charles Oliveira got it now, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles